Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Let's do a get to know me first, shall we?
Jesus, let me know, but they show no fish. Yeah, say you found it, but she's still gonna hold on. They say you found it, but she doesn't want.
Hi, my name is Faytasia. I am 18 years old. I am currently 2023 graduate. I am currently pregnant. Basically almost 34 weeks pregnant. And we're gonna talk about how I found out I was pregnant at 18. Okay. So it's a long story. I'm not going to make it too long, but it's not like a long story, but it's a long story. Okay, so I went to the beach with my cousin, with my favorite cousins. And when I went, I was feeling good. I was ready to go to the beach, you know what I'm saying? Live life. So when I went, that's when my baby cousin was coming around me a lot. Like usually, like, yeah, she my cousin, but she never came around me as much as she did that day. That was somewhere in May. Yeah, that was somewhere in May. No, not May. That was somewhere in June. It was June. I did go to the beach in May, and I think I was pregnant around that time in May. I'm gonna talk about the pregnancy. I'm gonna talk about how I was in May, and then I'm gonna talk about how I was in June. So in May, I did go to the beach with. I also went to the beach in May. I went to the beach with my other cousins, and I had a lot of mood swings going on in May. It was a lot of it, but so I didn't want to really hang out with nobody. I didn't want to be around nobody. It was like I was irritated. I was like really irritated. So no one took that as a sign. It was just like me being a girl, I'm being irritated. So I had, like I said, I was irritated, so I didn't want to hang out with nobody. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do that, and stuff like that. So when I went there, it was just like a good, I wanted to be by myself type. We stayed there for 3 days. I was talking to my cousins and stuff like that, but like it was just more like me being on the phone with my boyfriend the whole time. I didn't want to really talk to nobody. So fast forward to June. I graduated. I graduated June 3rd, 2023. I had because it's funny. I graduated June 3rd, 2023. I had a graduation party. Okay, so this is where the signs was coming, but no one was like actually looking at those signs. So at my graduation party, I'm over here, I'm partying it up. I'm living life, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm chilling with my cousins, and I'm chilling with my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend just, we talking to one another and stuff like that. So I did drink a little. I don't condone drinking at 18 for anybody. It was just like a little lit day for me. So I did drink a little bit. Not much, because I'm not a big drinker. But I did drink just a tad. So, yeah, I drank a little bit. And, stuff like that. So I was feeling very tired. Very tired. So I told my boyfriend that I wanted to go lay down. So I went to his house and I went to go lay down, forgetting it's my graduation party. It's my graduation party. How is the person that is the main course of that party is just gone? So it was like, So I had told my boyfriend, I said, can I lay down and stuff like that? He had let me lay down in his bed, and I took a good nap. So that's when he had woke me up and said that my mom needed me back at the party. I'm like, why she need me? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm forgetting it's my graduation party. She like, why? I'm like, why she need me? He said, it's people that want to say congratulations to you on your graduation. I said, oh yeah, graduation. So I went back to my graduation party, and I said hey to everybody. I did this, I did that. So boom, like I said, I still didn't really want to be around a lot of people. It was just like my graduation, and I had to get turned. Because, like, who wouldn't get turned on their graduation? So, yeah, I went back. The people said congratulations to me. I said thank you. They gave me gifts. They gave me this. They gave me that. I also had to cut the cake. I cut the cake. Did this, did that. So, boom. We're fast forwarding into around June 10th. We fast forwarding into June 10th. I was at home. I was sitting. I was hungry. So my mom asked me, what do you want to eat? I said, can I get a 20-piece nugget, a large fry, and a large drink? Now guys, now y'all, I never ate a whole 20-piece nugget by myself. Every time I go to McDonald's, I either get a 10-piece, and I would never finish that 10-piece. I get a 10-piece, and I'll eat 5 of them nuggets, and that was it. And I barely had 8 the fries. So when I told her that, she looked at me like, okay, because it was unusual. My daughter is asking for a 20-piece nugget when she don't even finish a 10-piece. But we didn't think too much about it. Well, for me, I ain't think too much about it because I'm like, I'm hungry. I ain't eat nothing all day. So I'm like, but she looked at it as, oh, she pregnant. But she didn't tell me. That's the problem. She didn't tell me that, none of that. So, she went to go buy me the 20-piece nugget and stuff like that. I finished that whole 20-piece nugget with that large fry and that large drink. I finished all of it. So that's when we fast forwarding into, when was it? A good June 13th. So my boyfriend came over, and we was chilling. So it was time for him to go back home. So he asked me what did I want to eat. I told him, I said, can I get 4 chicken littles with a large fry and a large drink. He looked at me and he was like, okay. I'm like, what is the problem? Like, why is everybody looking at me when I ask for food? So that's when he had went to go get my 4 chicken littles, large fry, and large drink. So we fast forwarding to June 17th. I was with my boyfriend. We went on a date. We went out to eat, and we went shopping, and we did this and we did that. We went to Krabby Crab. We went to a seafood place. Yeah, I ordered crab legs with chicken wings, a large. I asked for Cajun fries. I asked for Cajun wings. I had a drink, and I had crab legs. With my crab legs, I had 3 clusters in it. I ate all of that. Every last bit of it. I ate every last bit of it. So boom. That's when I had thought about it. And I was like, I'm gonna go get a pregnancy test. Because it didn't feel right. It was just like, why am I eating so much? Like, I didn't have no type of symptoms. It was just more like, I'm eating too much. A little bit too much. So boom. I went to go get a pregnancy test. Well, I was with my boyfriend. I'm gonna tell you how that went down. I went to Dollar Tree to go get a pregnancy test. Cause at first I was just like, I'm finna take this pregnancy test as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not pregnant. I just want to take it as a joke because why not? And plus, it's just $1. So I went to Dollar Tree. Me and my boyfriend went to Dollar Tree. We went to find the pregnancy tests. We searching, we looking, and I had to ask a boy up front for the pregnancy test, because in different Dollar Trees you can just grab a pregnancy test and go, or you have to ask the cashier up front for a pregnancy test. But I didn't know that until the woman told me. So I went up front. I asked this dude that was the cashier, I asked for a pregnancy test. He looked at my boyfriend and he said, "Congratulations, my boy." And I'm like, congratulations? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I'm taking it as a joke. So I don't know if that was a sign, because I'm one of them people that take everything as a sign. So I didn't know if that was a sign or that was just like, someone just, you know what I'm saying? So he said, "Congratulations, my boy," to Jay. That whole time, me and Jay searching for that pregnancy test. Jay knew I was pregnant. Well, my boyfriend, his name Jay, but he knew I was pregnant. So I'm like, he kept telling me, "No, let's just leave, let's not look for this pregnancy test, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go. I'm like, babe, I need this pregnancy test. I just want to try it out, you know what I'm saying? So he said, "Congratulations, my boy," to my boyfriend. And we left. So I got home. And I was nervous. I was real nervous. But I took the pregnancy test. I waited 5 minutes for the pregnancy test, and I looked at it, and they came out positive. So I'm hard down looking like this not true. I'm thinking, oh, it's $1 pregnancy test, so it could be fake, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this not true. It wasn't like a crying, or it wasn't like a sad moment. It was just like a funny moment, because I'm like, this not true. I'm not pregnant. So boom, that's when I ran to CVS. I got 3 pregnancy tests, and I came back. I took those, and when I took them, I took all 3 of them. I took all 3 of them. When I took them, there goes the 2 lines, came out positive. I'm like, that is so shocking. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, I'm really pregnant. So, like I said, I didn't cry. I wasn't mad. I didn't cry. I didn't do none of that. I was just laughing. Like, it was a big smile on my face. Because, like, you know how you get one of those smiles, like, oh, that's crazy. Like, you know, that's the smile I had. So, I was like, damn, I'm pregnant. So, I'm like, okay. So I was like, so who am I going to tell first? Because I was kind of nervous to tell my boyfriend first. So I told my cousin. When I told my cousin, I FaceTimed him. I told my cousin, I said, blah, 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 I'm pregnant. See, my cousin is 10 years older than me. So when I told him that, he said, stop lying. I'm like, I'm so real. And when he kept saying, stop lying, that's when I started crying. So, yeah, he was like, stop lying. No, you're not. You is not pregnant. Stop. I said, yes, I am. So, he put my other cousin on the phone. And she said, are you ready? And I said, I don't know. Because a baby is a big commitment. Like, it's not like a little small thing. It's like a big commitment. So, yeah, they was talking to me about it, asked me am I ready and stuff like that. So after I got off the phone with them, that's when I called my boyfriend. And I told him, I said, I'm pregnant. That's when he started shaking. He was nervous. I'm like, you nervous? Me nervous? So yeah, I told him, I said, go ahead and tell your mom and your dad about it. You know, on the first day, to get it over with, because why keep a big announcement like that? Why keep it? Like, it's most people keep it, like, they be scared to tell they parents about them being pregnant. But at that moment, I was just like, you might as well just tell them. You know what I'm saying? You might as well be straight up and just tell them right then and there. So if they're going to yell at us, they can just yell at us right then. And we don't got to worry about it later. So he told his parents. They, I don't really know their reactions to it because, you know, it's not my parents. But at the time, my mom wasn't home. So I was here by myself. So I'm over here like, my heart beating fast. I'm like, okay, I gotta tell my mom. Okay, I gotta tell my mom. So that's when I heard the door open. I'm like, here we go. Like, this is real life now. So my mom, I came out the room. I went to my mom. I started smiling. My mom was happy to see me, of course. Then that's when I told her, I said, Mom, I gotta tell you something. And she was like, what? So I grabbed all the pregnancy tests and I gave it to her. And I just stood there. You know, I wasn't scared. It was just like a, you know. So I gave it to her. She looked at it. And she was like, I knew you was pregnant. I'm like, what? Like, at that whole time, I'm thinking like, I'm over here about to get in trouble or something like that, you know, like, or my mom was gonna be like, oh, you too young. Oh, why you having a baby at this age and stuff like that. I thought she was gonna say that. But the first thing that came out her mouth was, I knew you was pregnant. I'm like, how you knew? She said, you asked for a 20-piece nugget with a large fry and a large drink. When do you ever eat like that? I'm like, you right. You know. Because at the time, I was 116 pounds. So, I was like, you right. So, you know, so that's when everything just relaxed. And stuff like that. She was actually she was so excited. Because she's like, oh my gosh, I'm finna have a grandbaby. I'm like, how is you that excited? So we sat down. She said, I'm not mad at you because you accomplished high school. And you have your diploma. And you are 18 years old. I said, you're right. Because we talked and I was like, so if I did not graduate high school and then get my diploma, you was going to be upset. She said, I wouldn't be upset, but I would be sad because you had a baby in high school. I'm like, you're right. But then I'm like, I just graduated, and you know, I thought I disappointed her. But she was actually excited to have her grandbaby because I got my diploma, as she said. And, you know, I can still go out and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So when she told me that, I was like, okay. So I felt calm. I felt real calm. So, how I knew she was more excited, she told the whole family the next day. I ain't get to tell nobody. Like, absolute nobody. I'm like, I ain't get to tell nobody that I was pregnant. She told everybody. And everybody was excited. Like, everybody was happy that, you know, I'm having a little me come into this world. I'm like, so, yeah. So, that's my story of how I found out I was pregnant at 18. I actually, if I'm being honest with y'all, I'm actually really excited to have my little baby. Because I feel like God gave me this child because I don't have any friends in life. I don't have anyone to actually talk to except for my boyfriend and, you know, my cousins. But I'm talking about, like, somebody to talk to. And I don't have anyone as a friend by my side. I never really had friends growing up. A lot of people just didn't look at me as, hey, I want to be her friend. It was never like that. I mean, of course you had friends back in elementary school and stuff like that. But you know, not all elementary school friendships last. And unfortunately, mine didn't. Like, it's still them. Like, the friends I had back in elementary school and middle school, them friends are still friends. But I left the group. Well, I didn't leave the group. They more like pushed me out. And when they pushed me out, I just said, okay, I'll just go. So yeah, I really don't have friends. I don't have anyone to talk to. You know, I don't have no one to hug me when I have those sad days and stuff like that. Somebody to vent to. So I know God actually put this baby, gave me this child because he knew that I was struggling. And he knew that I needed her. And y'all, it's a her too. Like, what? It's a her. Even though I wanted a boy, it's a her. So that's how I knew God put this baby in my stomach to have someone by my side, since I have no one by my side. Cause y'all, my phone be dry. Like, just dry. I barely even be on my phone. I talk to my mom and my grandma every day. I don't talk to nobody else. Oh, and my boyfriend, of course. But other than that, yeah, you know. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. And she could be here any minute now, so. But yeah, that's my story of how I found out I was pregnant at 18. I'll put my pregnancy picture on the screen right here. And yeah, so yeah, so okay, so yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. And yeah, I will see y'all in this video. It was fun and it was just, so yeah, so bye guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you do all of that. You know, support me. Support me. And it's okay if you don't want to support me. I completely understand. But you know, for the people that want to support me, subscribe, like, you know, comment if you like, you know, do this. And it will be more videos to come. So I will see y'all in the next video.